Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series opening night. It's the Sprint Unlimited right here at Daytona International Speedway, featuring the drivers from the previous season who has won the shootout in the previous season, which was Kyle Busch, who won last season at Unlimited, and the past winners last season. And Chase Elliott was winless last season, but thanks to 10 fan votes, he is in the Unlimited and will start the season strong, starting on the pole. And Jeff Gordon enters the Sprint Unlimited for the first and last time in the famous 24. And we got Denny Hamlin in the new look for the FedEx car for Season 4. His new look in the FedEx Toyota Camry. Almirola in the 43 car after a strong season in Texas last season, and he'll redeem himself trying to get a win here in the Unlimited. Jamie McMurray won at Homestead last season, the season finale, and his first ever win in the diecast racing world was in Season 1 at Bristol. Tony Stewart in the 14 car, he had an impressive run last season. So did Kevin Harvick. The two Stewart Huss teammates had a strong run last season, but was injured last season at Sonoma and missed the final race at Homestead. But the good news is they're back after their injuries after their Sonoma unfortunates, and they're back here at Daytona for the Sprint Unlimited. Now, can Tony Stewart and Kevin Harvick win the championship? Harvick was close last season, but was injured, and the championship went to Matt Kenseth. And if you guys ask me, when we come to the chase later on this season, Jeff Gordon, we all know this is Jeff Gordon's last season, but if he enters the Richmond race, if he finishes the second Richmond race winless, if he finishes the second Richmond race, the Richmond race before the second Richmond race before the playoffs of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. And yes, if he is winless coming into the chase, he will actually be in the chase, even though he is winless. Well, we're just going to find out when we get there. Hopefully, Jeff Gordon will get at least a few wins, but he might get a few wins. I mean, it's a full 36 race season in the Cup Series, so this could be a huge opportunity for Jeff Gordon This could be Jeff Gordon's time to shine. And Kyle Busch in the M&M's car celebrating 75 years of M&M's, 1941 to 2016. Tony Stewart won at Watkins Glen in Season 1 and came back after winless Season 2 season in the Cup Series. Season 3 finally sealed the deal, winning the Daytona 500 and at Talladega. Congratulations to Tony Stewart. With that said, now with all of the pre-race news, that's all the pre-race news. Let's set you down to trackside for the most famous words in motorsports. When we come back, we will kick off the Sprint Unlimited after this message that I just received from Turn 4 / Fastlane Productions. Now, before we start the Sprint Unlimited, there's something special for you guys if you guys are NASCAR gamers. just recently, Dusenberry Martin Racing announced NASCAR Heat Evolution, that it will be launched on September 13th, 2016. And if you still play Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, you might want to change it to an Xbox One or PlayStation 4, because NASCAR Heat Evolution will come out on those consoles and on Steam and on your PC Windows. And NASCAR Heat Evolution is created by, obviously, Dusenberry Martin Racing and Monster Games Incorporated. For those of you who don't know what Monster Games Incorporated is, in the NASCAR games way back in the day, NASCAR Heat 2002, and NASCAR Daytona, those games were created by Monster Games Incorporated, and they will make a potential return to NASCAR Heat Evolution after 14 years, which is a good thing. And I was shocked when I heard the news. I mean, it is what it is. I just cannot wait for it to come out already. I'm just gonna pop into GameStop, pick one up. I'm gonna buy it on the Xbox One. Yep. And there's also a hashtag Toyota cover. And those Toyota drivers are Carl Edwards, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth, and Martin Truex Jr. All 5 Joe Gibbs teammates. Carl Edwards doing his burnout at Darlington, Kyle Busch at Martinsville, Denny Hamlin at Daytona, Matt Kenseth at Pocono, and Martin Truex Jr. racing in Bristol. Just cannot wait for the game. I mean, the covers are already released. All we're waiting for is the screenshots, the game screenshots. That's all we're waiting for, to see what NASCAR Heat Evolution would look like with all the gaming graphics. And hopefully we won't face lots and lots of glitches, just like on NASCAR 15. And I too face glitches, but not a lot. I mean, it's alright, but too many glitches. Hopefully NASCAR Heat Evolution will be much better. Also, for those of you who want to play a NASCAR game that was based on the 2016 season, well, just recently, Forza and Microsoft Studios released a NASCAR DLC, which is called NASCAR Expansion. It's available now. It is only $20. 24 cars from the 2016 season, and Homestead was added. Realistic crashes, graphics, and physics take on the world. All new 10-hour campaign. See what the NASCAR cars can do in the lane and on road courses. And you can only buy this DLC on the Xbox One system. Here is the Sprint Unlimited race info, the things you need to know. It is a 2-lap, well, not 2-lap, it's a 2-segment race. There are 2 whole segments in the Sprint Unlimited. There are 10 laps in each segment. However, you must make a scheduled pit stop in the first segment. You can pit on any lap. Anything you can pit in on any lap. The second segment, it's on the line from here on out. And the Sprint Unlimited is a total of 20 laps. 10 laps of each segment. 10 laps in segment 1, 10 laps in segment 2. With everything on the line for segment 2, and then Trey picks up in segment 1. Take a look at the starting lineup, brought to you by Sprint. Row 1, the poster, Chase Elliott alongside Jeff Gordon. Chase Elliott enters season 4 as runner-up. Kyle Busch, the defending winner of this race, and Kevin Harvick. Tony Stewart, the 14 car, and Matt Kenseth, the defending Cup champion. Brad Keselowski and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Danny Hamlin and the new rookie for FedEx alongside Alabama. And finally, rounding out the field, Jamie McMurray. The Sprint Unlimited is green! This is where a two-car tandem comes into play. Matt Kenseth leads lap 1. Chase Elliott and Jeff Gordon are working with Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch, and Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch are off the pace. And that was Amarola's crew chief you're listening to. And pit stops is coming in a little early. Pit road, a very busy place. Chase Elliott is now the leader. Here comes Hamlin. Exiting off pit road. Hamlin comes in the pits. Here comes the leader. And Matt Kenseth and Harvick in the wall. Harvick in the wall. Hope he's okay, but this is not a good start for Harvick's comeback season after his injuries at Sonoma. This is not a way to achieve it. Looks like something went wrong with the car. I don't know what though. Here is the replay, and there at the moment of caution, Chase Elliott and Matt Kenseth and Kyle Busch enters pit road, and Denny Hamlin exiting, and there goes Harvick around. We don't know what went wrong. We don't know what went wrong with the car. Goes around into the wall, lifts off the ground, comes back on his four wheels, and just goes around. 3 laps to go in the first segment, and Kenseth put Chase Elliott out of contention at the same time. There goes McMurray to hit this. And that will create the second caution, and it sounds like McMurray's not happy with Almirola. Here's what happened to McMurray. Wait, that was Dale Jr., not Almirola. And McMurray messes with the wrong guy, and he goes into the wall, and that will cause him to go behind the wall. That will cause him to go behind the wall tonight. Green flag is back out on green-white checker attempt. Matt Kenseth and Kyle Busch side by side, they make contact. Jeff Gordon is going to block him. Final lap, and Gordon's in the wall. Chase Elliott's in the lead, and Stewart and Jr. in the Gordon and Warren. A big wreck for Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon's on fire, and Chase Elliott wins segment 1 of the Sprint Unlimited.
I just hope Jeff Gordon's okay. It's debris everywhere. Hopefully he's
Yep, big crash involving Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Tony Stewart. Not a good start for Jeff Gordon, and this will be Jeff Gordon's 15th DNF of his diecast racing career. Tony Stewart's wrecked. So is Dale Earnhardt Jr. Bad luck continues for Jeff Gordon. It just keeps on getting worse for Jeff. Hopefully he'll get at least 1 or 2 wins in his final season. Here's the replay. Matt Kenseth and Kyle Busch right here, they made contact. And that gave Jeff Gordon and Chase Elliott the advantage to the inside. Here comes Gordon going up high, trying to block Matt Kenseth and Kyle Busch. And that put Jeff Gordon in the wall. If you can look closely, Kyle Busch gets into Jeff Gordon's back bumper, and that sends Jeff Gordon into the wall. in our contention. Chase Elliott in the